Gospel singer Marvin Sapp orders ushers to lock church doors until congregation donates $40,000. So, I read this headline and I couldn't believe it. I must admit, I could not believe it. I couldn't believe I didn't. There's a video too, by the way, that came with this. I couldn't believe it. So I sat there and looked at the video, and he straight up said, "Hey," when it got the offering time, he told the ushers, he said, "Hey, y'all close them doors back there. Y'all finna come off this money." That's how he's talking to the crowd. Y'all, he says, "Yo, y'all finna come off this money straight up. Ain't nobody playing with y'all." And he was getting aggressive. He was getting aggressive with it. He was getting demanding with it. You better believe it. He was getting attitude with it. He said, "Look, y'all finna come off this money, man. Ain't nobody playing with y'all, bro. In the name of the Lord," or whatever he was saying. It says lock the doors to the church. So he was in the church at the moment he was doing this. Yes, he was on the stage, mic in his hand, speaking throughout the megaphone or whatever, out the mega speakers. And he's definitely, it says he's in the church. Yes, so that's a confirmed thing. He's not just somewhere randomly talking to people on the stage. No, he's in the church. And yes, he's in the church. You can watch the video or whatever yourself. So he's demanding money from the people in the crowd, money from the people online to give $40,000. He's demanding it, and he's getting upset. He's like, "Yo, y'all finna pay this money. I'm not playing with y'all." That's his attitude. I'm serious. I'm not bullshitting. And it was very disturbing. It was one of the most disturbing things you'll see, I must admit. His energy is definitely off. And you could tell that he's getting ready to channel some dark shit as he switches into this. He's in another state before he gets to this part. And once he gets to this part, he gets aggressive, and you can see it. He's like, "Yo, close them doors back there, man. Ain't nobody going nowhere." He said, "We all gonna leave together. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Y'all are giving me $40,000. There's nothing to talk about." Marvin Sapp was not playing that night. I don't know what the hell he got going on. He got bills to pay or something. I couldn't tell you, but he was aggressive, and he was like, "Yo, y'all closing them doors. Ain't nobody going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. We're getting 40,000 tonight. Right here, there's thousands of people in here. So everybody giving something. Online, y'all giving something." So this is where this becomes bizarre to me at. It's like, how are you just going to demand a certain price point from a crowd? Like, even if this is a big fancy mega church or something, how your ass just going to demand a price point from a crowd? That's so false and disingenuous and blasphemous. That's so motherfucking blasphemous. That is so motherfucking blasphemous. How are you going to tell a church, force them to donate $40,000? And yeah, I'm cussing while I'm saying that because this stuff gets on my nerves. How are you going to how are you going to demand a price point from a crowd at a church, then lock the doors? How dare you? I might have gave you $100. I might have gave you $1,000. One person might have gave you $1,000. I might have gave you $1,000 flat just because I was feeling good about the word or whatever. How your ass gonna demand? How your ass gonna demand 40 G's out of everybody, bruh? What you think this is, bruh? What you think this shit is, bruh? And this is where a person got to turn street. You asking me to turn street in church now. I'm trying to chill, get the word. I was going to drop you some money. We was all going to mess around. It could have added up to more than 40,000. You don't know. But you trying to talk about lock the doors and you demanding 40,000? You out of your goddamn mind, boy. You out of your mind, boy. And you lucky I wasn't in that church when you did that shit, boy. Because security, I would have been out of there. You wouldn't have been able to lock the doors on me. Security would have drugged me out because I would have went up there and snatched that motherfucking mic out your hand, nigga. I ain't giving you no $40,000. What is this, a robbery? You talking about you demanding this money out of everybody. Like, man, what's wrong with you, bro? Is this a robbery? You going to force me to give it to you? Then I can't leave? And then you telling the usher to stand by the door. Like, bro, what is this? Is this a robbery? We're going to give you some change. We're going to give you what we could give you. Whether I might have just got my taxes. I might have just hit the lottery. You don't know what's going on. I might have the money to bless your game. You might get what you're looking for. But how dare you close the doors and just demand that out of everybody? So that's just how I feel. Maybe you feel differently. You possibly do. Some people would agree with this type of behavior and, dare I say, even encourage it, which is bizarre, but it's not my business. That was just my 2 cents. You can feel free to share yours if you'd like below, I guess. But I'm on to the next thing. Quick thought.